Hey guys, it's BarberK3012 and welcome to episode 7 of my Kim for Arsenal Manager FIFA 15 career mode series. I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. We've got some good games coming up in this episode. We've got a Premier League match against Aston Villa, followed by a North London derby, which is going to be pretty exciting and really crucial that we pick up 6 points from those two games. Moving on now. Anyway, we've had a transfer suggestion from Danny Boy Games. He suggested that we sign somebody called Chancel Mbemba. Basically, he's a young centre back who I will put on the screen in a second. We have shortlisted him and I assigned the scout to him. Basically, a young centre-back is what we need, I think, because the centre-backs that we've got are pretty old. Mertesacker, Koscielny and Cahill. And we've only got the three. We've got Chambers, who's playing as a right-back at the moment. He can play as a centre-back, but I think it's going to be good to have that more depth and bring Mbemba in, so hopefully in January we get to do that. As well, I've put a link to Danny Boy Games' channel in the description. He's another gamer like myself on YouTube, and he uploads some really good videos that I think you'll all enjoy. He does FIFA 15, GTA, and I've seen some Call of Duty as well, so be sure to check that out. And without further ado, we're going to crack on. Basically just going to show you first, Chancel Mbemba, just some of his stats, but well, not stats really, but his strengths. So as you can see, he's got good sprint speed, jumping, strength, acceleration and shot power, and that's quite interesting. He seems like he's quite a quick centre-back, which, that's really good to have a good quality like that in a centre-back. And as well, shot power on there as well, which is quite unusual. But anyway, now we're going to get into the game against Aston Villa, away at Villa Park. Like I said before, we definitely need to be taking 3 points from this game. No excuse really. As you can see, we're 3 points behind Manchester United in the league, with a game in hand, so 3 points here, and we're on par with them. And here is the Aston Villa lineup. As you can see, they've signed Dirk Kuyt there and Biabiany. Some good signings for them, to be honest. Quite surprised at them. And the Arsenal lineup is there too. Quite difficult trying to choose, to be honest. I need some help in my Manchester City game, which will be coming up in the next episode. So let me know who you think should be starting in that game against Manchester City. So we're off and immediately attacking with Ozil. Passes it straight to Welbeck, guy who's been in tremendous form. Keep an eye on this guy throughout this match. Passes it back to Ozil, he cuts in, and yeah, no comment on that at all. Awful shot. That's beautiful stuff from Aston Villa, and a Bon Lahore should have hit the target there. And again, they're coming right back at us with Kuyt this time, but Mertesacker just does enough in defence. Now we're attacking down the wing with Santi Cazorla. He's got Clark to beat, or he gives it to Ozil. Ozil passes it straight back to Cazorla. He cuts in, he's going into the box. He hasn't really got anywhere to go but shoot. Oh, and that's a penalty, and it is a penalty. It's given. Penalty to Arsenal. Matthew Lowton giving it away and getting a yellow card because of that. And this is our chance, really, just on the half-line deadline, just to half time deadline. But basically, yeah, I'm gonna let you see this. I took too long choosing who should take the penalty, and this happened. I didn't even press anything. I'm not just covering that up because it was an awful penalty. Honestly, I took too long. I really didn't know who to let to take the penalty, and that happened. So yeah, don't do that. Don't ever take too long choosing. But I decided to show you guys this because I thought Nacho Monreal did really well on the wing there. But that is half time, 0-0, and I've just got absolutely no comments about that penalty at all. I mean, that was our chance to be 1-0 up. It would have put us in a great position. But instead we're stuck at 0-0. And to be honest, we deserve to have scored that penalty because Villa haven't really threatened us at all. So back into the second half now, and Villa came straight at us. Brilliant save from Szczesny, just parrying it out to Debussy. It's Sanchez, but Sanchez loses it, and they shoot again, but it's wide, fortunately. So Aston Villa with the corner now, and Benteke's there, but Szczesny just grasps hold of it, luckily enough, and it throws it out to Welbeck and Cahill. I don't know what Cahill is doing that far up the pitch, but never mind. Now it's with Monreal. Monreal passes it to Welbeck. He's making a little run for him. He gives it straight back to Monreal. He's got to take on Delph, and he does so well there. Monreal's been playing like an absolute beast. A brilliant ball in, and a goal. Fantastic header from Danny Welbeck. Like I said, keep an eye on him in this episode because he's been playing absolutely amazing. We were pretty fortunate, to be honest, that it did, it go in because it was only just over the line, but it was definitely a goal. As you can see, it's all over the line. Probably the last bit of the ball there is probably in by a centimetre, but still, it's in. It's a good header. It's well deserved, and 1-0 up is a great position for us to be in right now. Just what we need. And again, some good stuff from Schneiderlin there. Playing it through to Welbeck, but Guzan does really well just to come out off his line and get to it just before Danny. But I think that was Schneiderlin that's just won it back again. Oh no, it was somebody else. I'm sorry. You'll have to go back and check for me. Welbeck again. He probably should have been scoring that, but nevertheless, it's a great save from Brad Guzan. Now I decided to make a change, bringing on Walcott and Podolski, and Rosicky is just going to whip this corner in and puts it straight to Welbeck, and this time that's a better header. I mean, the first header was good, but that's a better goal, I should say. Straight at the back of the net. No bar in the way, just straight forward. Guzan's got absolutely no chance with that, and like I said, Danny Welbeck is on fire for Arsenal at the moment, and hopefully he can keep up this good form and take it into the two upcoming games. So Benteke with the free kick, and a bit of a sloppy moment there. Mertesacker with some sort of last minute defending, and Schneiderlin is the one who eventually kicks it away. And Welbeck does really well there to intercept that from Clark, but he's all on his own. What's Welbeck going to do? He takes on Vlaar. He's got past Vlaar, surely, and that's another good save from Guzan. He's probably, if it wasn't for Guzan, we'd probably be 3 or 4-0 up, definitely. I'd say so. And Danny there, he's got absolutely nobody with him again. I tried to play an Ozil, but it doesn't matter anyway because that's the whistle. 2-0, 3 points, just what we needed. We're now on par with Manchester United at the top. Both of us on 10 points. And hopefully we can, they can slip up somewhere so we can get that first spot for ourselves. So here we are in the North London derby at the Emirates Stadium. A big game. Stoke, Arsenal and Manchester United are all equal top with 10 points each, and hopefully Arsenal have got a game in hand, so a win here would actually take us top of the league and put us 3 points clear. And just at the bottom of the screen I did experience some minor, a lot of glitching, I should say, really, when I was recording the North London derby. So if you want to go back and just see there, that was the Arsenal lineup, and the Tottenham lineup is just about to be on your screen right now. There it is. I haven't really got, I'm not really quick enough to say all the names, and so basically if you want to pause it, you can do that, or drag it back just to see. But the Arsenal squad isn't that much, isn't changed that much from the previous game, so there's no worries there. And Tottenham putting me under immense pressure, to be honest, right from the start of the game. Martinez with the shot, Szczesny with a fantastic save, and plays it out to Ox, and Ozil gives it to Welbeck and Santi. Santi loses it out, but Ox has picked it straight back up again. Can Ox make anything of this? He's got Walker, gives it back to Santi Cazorla, Welbeck to Ozil. What's Ozil going to do? he shoots, great save from Lloris, and oh my days, Asuakoto just put that in his own net. That is, I mean, I can't tell. Asuakoto got the goal, got the own goal, but I don't know, because from that angle it does look like Asuakoto, but from the other angle it looked like it was Ozil. Nevertheless, 1-0 up in the North London derby just before half time. It's great, and Szczesny there just latching onto the end of that cross, giving it to Ozzy. Ox driving forward, and that's a foul. How is that not a foul? That's a disgusting challenge. But there we go, half time, 1-0 up, great position to be in. Hopefully we're going to get the other 3 points. Now I decided to bring on Sanchez, and trust me, you will, when you watch the rest of this, you will see why I brought on Sanchez. No disrespect to Santi Cazorla, he has played okay, but I thought, you know what, Sanchez needs a goal. What better of a game for him to get a goal in than the North London derby and kickstart his career with that goal there. So Mertesacker with some impressive defending then. Unfortunately, we couldn't make a break from it, and I don't know why I did this. It was a bit clueless. Chamberlain already on a yellow, going in like that, just tripped the Tottenham player, and he got sent off. So we're down to 10 men. We're only 1-0 up, and we're only 52 minutes in the game. This is a big ask for us to keep hold of this win, and hopefully we can manage to do that, because we absolutely it would put us in such a good position. Cahill, some brilliant defending there, gives it to Sanchez. Sanchez doing really well. Walker's managed to stay with him somehow. I don't know how. Walker, how quick are you? Sanchez cuts back and he goes to play it in, but that's a penalty, surely. Yes, the referee points straight to the spot, and I promise you guys I'm not going to make the same mistake that I made in that previous game. No chance at all. Whoever steps up to take the penalty gets to take the penalty. And as you can see, it's a definite penalty. I don't know what he was arguing about. Shoves Sanchez with some illegal contact straight off the ball. Absolutely ridiculous. Sanchez stepping up and obviously going for power and placement. Top right corner. Fantastic penalty. Sent Lloris the total wrong way. And there we go. What a game to get your first Arsenal goal in than the North London derby. There is no better game to get that goal in, and boy, do the Arsenal players know it there as well. Hopefully, we have just clinched the 3 points in this game. Just the reason I'm showing that penalty so much is I think I was just so happy to have scored it at the time. I was like absolutely buzzing, because I thought with losing Chamberlain, I thought that was it, you know. I thought we were going to lose the 3 points. And a great save from Szczesny there. Spurs signed Jackson Martinez, and he was just an absolute nightmare throughout the whole game. But unfortunately, Szczesny did fail to keep a clean sheet. It wasn't really his fault, to be honest. It was some bad defending by myself. Ericsson with the goal. Just going to get the replay of that now. As you can see, Mertesacker should have done better there. I don't know who that was who slid in, but that was pathetic. And left Nacho marking Ericsson. But anyway, it doesn't matter. 2-1. I'm going to take it. We got the 3 points at the end of the day. We did really well with 10 men. And we managed to pick up, you know, the necessary 6 points in both games, which is excellent for us. Will do us a world of good for our title run, because, you know, being out of the Capital One Cup now, I suppose it does give us more time to focus on the Premier League. But anyway, coming up in the next episode, I've got a match against Manchester City, and then we're up against Feyenoord as well in the group stage of the Champions League. And like I said before, we've had, you know, there are a lot of players playing really well out there. I want you guys to let me know who you